Hey everyone, thanks for choosing this podcast. We're your host. I am M,
And I'm Kay.
and come join us to chat about anything related to healing and so much more.
Hey, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast, everybody. This is episode 28. And today we're going to talk about challenging our shyness because apparently, when you're healing, it means you're doing things that make you feel deeply uncomfortable in public. And M took this challenge very seriously and decided to start conversations with cashiers and store employees.
So naturally, I had to ask myself, can small talk with strangers actually make us less shy, or does it just expose how awkward we feel?
So, Em, how are you feeling today and about going over your challenge?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. I'm a little nervous, I guess, about talking about the challenge, but I think it's just me overthinking it because it's really not a big deal. But yeah, how are you?
I am doing okay. It's been kind of a tough day today, but I am so glad to be here and talk about your challenge because I have been very curious to know how it went. When you texted me that you had actually did it, I felt excited for you and I didn't do it. So, but I will this weekend. I'm going to do my challenge.
Nice, nice. Can't wait to hear about it, right?
But all right, moving away from that, we are here to talk about M challenging her shyness.
Yeah, so essentially I set myself up to take myself on a date, just enjoy my company, do my thing, and ideally interact with a stranger during this time. But I think it was more around the lines of just exposing myself to interacting with strangers or people, like getting out of the comfort zone sort of thing. And yeah, that's kind of what I did. Okay, so I'm on my way to I'm on my way to my date with myself. I decided I think I'm going to start off in Whole Foods. I Okay, I'm here. I am walking. Feel awkward as fuck, but it is what it is. I don't know.
You did. You definitely
Yeah, no,
did.
no, I did. I was telling Kay, I didn't do it the way I wanted to do it, but technically I did check off all the boxes.
You too.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you. And I have a baggie. Pretty busy morning.
So far.
Nice.
But it's good. It makes my shift go faster.
Yeah. Have a good one then.
You too.
Thank you.
She left the home and she interacted with people out in the world. And I heard it. So it happened. And I guess what I want to know is how were you feeling about I know you were feeling already, like, embarrassed or not wanting to do the challenge, but did that change at all as the day was coming closer to you actually intentionally going out there and intentionally talking to people?
Yeah, so I had 3 plans to do. I was like, okay, I either go to my local coffee shop and I just do work there, or I just do errands that I need to do, or I take myself to the mall because I wanted to stop at Sephora. It was either one of those. But I decided just to do the errand wise because I felt like I could just check off more boxes along the way. Yeah, I was semi dreading it. I didn't dread it as much as when we did the confidence challenge. This time around, I felt a lot more at ease and less overthinking. Like, what am I gonna wear? What am I gonna do? What time I'm gonna leave? Blah blah blah. All these steps that I needed to take. And during the actual during the actual challenge, I felt a lot more calm than I did before.
I remember the confidence challenge and you were just super not wanting to be there, like, really high nerves, and now even you talking about it, it seems like, "Yeah, okay, I know I can get through this. It sucks maybe, but not like before."
Yeah. No, that is true, and I definitely feel like things have shifted, things have changed. I had less of a racing heart. I felt less anxious as well. Um, well, usually when I'm in situations like that, I put on my "I'm going out" mask, so I'm, like, as confident as I can be to be going out, and I know that when I do that, it's fake because it takes a lot of energy out of me to do that, and even though I did do it this time, it didn't feel as a burden as it usually does, if that makes sense. Like, I felt
Mm.
myself take my time, like, it was a lot of a slower process. That's what I felt. I don't know if the the recordings you could tell.
So do you feel like okay, so you had your going out mask, but when you say it didn't feel as I forgot the exact wording you said, but do you mean that it wasn't as energetically what is the word? I started taking omega, so hopefully my brain fog will get better. I did start taking it. I've been on
That's
them for
hilarious.
a week now, so
Uh-huh.
hopefully it'll get better. But, it's really hard doing a podcast this way, but, what was I was trying to say, so you feel like your energy wasn't as drained putting on this mask, or maybe you didn't put on the full-on mask?
Yeah, maybe I don't know. Honestly, like I feel like maybe it's the culminate not the culmination because we're never finishing, but maybe it's just the result of all the hard work that I've been putting in right now. So, I've been doing like a new workout routine where I solely focus on like somatic work. So, just to calm my fascia, all the nervous system. That's basically what I'm doing. And apart from, well, I don't even know if this is relevant or not, but I feel like what I've been doing has been helping out to not feel as anxious or as nervous. And maybe that's the result of that. I don't know.
I mean, probably. I always said that word wrong, but anyways, so back to it. I wanna be clear. Did you feel like your mask was fully on, or maybe there was a part of, like, you who you act your more authentic self was driving more that day than your mask?
I don't know. I'm trying to think what was I feeling and thinking at the moment. I was definitely a lot more calmer. I still felt awkward and nervous, I guess, but I felt calm. Mer than if I would have done this in another situation. I don't know. It's hard to explain.
That's a win that you went into this intentionally knowing, "Hey, I'm gonna talk to new people, and I'm gonna force a conversation," and your body felt calmer, and your thoughts weren't all over the place like other times. Is
Yeah, I
that
think
not
that's true.
growth? Is that not growth? This is the end of the podcast. She
Yeah,
grew.
see it. And I gotta add though that there was this moment I was in line at the register and I usually just try to just be in my bubble, maybe on my phone or just like looking down. But this time I actually started looking up and like around my surroundings. And I think I actually threw the lady that was in front of me off because she was like going back and forth with the register trying to get like a gift card to work or whatever. And she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry," or whatever. And I'm like, "Oh no, you're fine." So she probably thought maybe I was upset. I don't know. Because I do tend to have like resting bitch face, in my opinion.
I suffer from that too, unfortunately. But it's not. It is actually just feeling uncomfortable. Well, I think that that's great, and I know that you were feeling like you didn't accomplish as much as you maybe would have liked, but I think that it sounds like a big win, and imagine just doing this more intentionally, you're gonna see even more progress, and
Yeah.
eventually when you go out in the world, the real M, the more authentic M will come through more and more.
Yeah, I sure hope so. No, but I feel like it will happen soon, or hopefully it will happen soon because ever since last year, I think. No, it was one of the goals for 2026 for me was to take myself out on a date every week, and I've been doing it since we started the year.
Yay.
So, maybe that helps too, you know? Yeah.
You're You're giving you know how on social media, I feel like this is so common if you're in the healing circles, but seeing people saying that don't relive your trauma so much, like, you have to show yourself, your body, your mind new experiences. We assign a different meaning to these experiences, and I've been trying really hard to do that on my end too. I was trying to think of an example, and I had one earlier, and again, brain fog, so I can't it left my mind. But, like, I think for you, you going out on those dates is doing that. You're going into it with softer fascia, and your body's like, "Okay, I'm relaxed, I'm not as tight," and then you're seeing the world through that perspective.
Yeah. I freaking hope so. Like actually no, I'm not going to say I freaking hope so. I am sure that it is working because ever since we started this project together, I feel like I started from such a dark place, or not a dark place. I guess I realized that I was in a darker area. And now I feel like slowly the light is coming through and things feel lighter and I feel a lot more capable of handling situations and yeah.
Awesome, and I see it from my end. Obviously, I'm not with you 24/7. Even you opening up to me more, and I can see your comfort level of discomfort is getting bigger, and,
Mhm.
that's the goal, is to be able to withstand being uncomfortable more,
Yeah.
and that's kind of what shy is about, no, right? Like, we're uncomfortable, so we don't go there.
Yeah, exactly.
So, do you wanna answer the question now? Do you think that you've got enough experience to answer if you feel like talking with strangers and doing small talk actually helped you be less shy or it just kind of made you feel more awkward?
Okay. I feel like for me, it's been like a no and yes experience. No, in the sense that maybe in the short run, it's not going to be that helpful. Maybe in the situation per se, it might be a little helpful, but I still felt like I was really awkward and I was replaying the conversations. But I feel like in the long run, yes, they are very helpful because I don't know, since I've been doing all of these little activities, going out and stuff and talking with people at registers and X, Y, and Z experiences, small talk, I feel like it's been helping. It's developing that muscle to be a little bit more relaxed and be comfortable in your own skin sort of situation.
I see. So maybe a little bit less shy?
Yeah, why not?
It sounds like
Yay!
0.0001%.
Yes, I will get that win. Yes, maybe a 0.1%.
Awesome. Congratulations on completing the challenge. Glad that you feel a little more comfortable with yourself in these small talk interactions. I'm really curious to see how my challenge will go next week,
Yeah, me
and
too.
I'm excited to share the details when I come here and report. But if anybody out there wants to challenge themselves to talk to a cashier, do so. Let us know how it goes. And just know that sometimes the person you're talking to may be feeling just as awkward and shy as you are, maybe. So,
Yeah,
I mean, with M, you
for
couldn't
sure.
tell she's shy. So, alrighty. Well, I think we're gonna start wrapping it up now. Any parting thoughts?
Yeah, I'd say just continue challenging yourselves even though you don't see immediate results. Even that starts adding up, and then before you know it, you're already doing things that you thought you couldn't do.
Exactly. Flashback to first challenge. Did not want to do the
Yes.
challenge, and she was kind of freaking out about it. And now she's like, "Yeah, I did it. What else?"
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, hopefully everybody has a good week. Take care, and don't forget we're rooting for you. Bye.
Hey, guys.